Sounds like extreme clickbait, but it's not. I went on a date and he moved to fucking Spain. I've been wanting to tell this story for so long now, but I was so scared that he was gonna see it. Like, he doesn't follow me on this channel. This story started like so long ago. It was basically like 6 years ago. I was 14, maybe 15 at the time, and I had this huge crush on this guy. Let's call him Jay. I had this huge crush on Jay, and he didn't give a fuck about me, but it was not because like he didn't want me. I think he just didn't know that I existed because I really didn't try anything. Like, I was so scared to like even talk to him. I basically stalked him for like months. It was so fucking weird. Like, if he was in a place and I knew that he was gonna be there, I went to that place, but sometimes I didn't even enter. I was just like looking at him from the outside. Crazy shit, you know? Like, I was fucking crazy. I was 14, you know? It was cute at the time, but right now I just think it's really weird. And by the way, I'm gonna use this face mask. It's a Korean face mask. I don't know if this brand. I'm just gonna use it, okay? He was like really far from me, and I'm not like talking about physically. It was just like hard to talk to him because he was not from my school. He had friends in my school, but he was not from my school, you know? So I couldn't like talk to him on a regular basis, you know? It was like something that I needed to like go after him to like talk to him, and I wouldn't do that because I'm fucking scared. So I kind of put this crush on hold. I was like, okay, he doesn't want me. I didn't know if he wanted me or not, but I just put him on hold. And then I started getting really close to his best friend that studied in my school. Let's call him T. Alright? I was getting really close to T, and I started getting a crush on him. You know, like when you're in high school and you like someone in one week, and the next one you like another person? It was like that. Like, I also didn't try to do anything, you know? Like, once I asked my friend to tell him that I kind of wanted to like kiss him or anything like that, and he was like, nah, some of my friends like her and I cannot. It was like this huge excuse, you know? It was not like he didn't give a fuck about his friends. Like, if he really wanted to kiss me, he would, but he just didn't want to, and he like invented this terrible excuse, you know? But anyways, so we started getting like really close to T. So in Brazil, we have Carnival, right? It's like a holiday and it lasts like a week. Every day there's a different party for you to go. There's like the big ones, the big parties. For example, on Monday we have this party on this street, and then on Tuesday we have that party on that street, you know? And I wanted to go to one specific one that was a big one. So me and my friends decided to go to this party. T and J were gonna be there. Okay, so I was like, oh my god. I was like about to leave for Japan, so I really like I didn't think anything about it. I was not trying to like hook up with any of them, you know, because I was about to leave. But I got there and then we found them, J and T. We were not looking for them, but like we just met, you know, like we were in the same place by chance. And T was like, hey, what's up? Because we were friends, we are friends still this day. I think we're friends. Maybe we're friends. So he got close to me and he was like, hey, Jay wanna like hook up with you? And I was like, I don't know what happened, but do you know like when you're a teenager and one day you just woke up pretty? That happened to me. That day was the day that I went to that party. You know, so in my mind I was like, so today I woke up pretty and now you want to fucking kiss me, right? But I was just a dumb teenager and I was like, yeah, sure. And then we kissed. Me and Jay. Like the guy that I had this huge crush on. Like, I can't believe I'm gonna say this. I bite his tongue. Like, middle kiss, I bite his fucking tongue. I wanted to fucking die. He like kinda like he looked at me and then he just like went away. It was so fucking embarrassing. But I was in a party, I just didn't think about it. Like, I was really sad on the inside, but I was like, forget it, you're in your last carnival for a long time, so just like enjoy it. When I got home, I was like crying to my friends, like, oh my god, I fucking bought his time. And then a week later, there was another carnival party. So I went to this party with the same friends. And when I got there, T started texting me. It was like, where are you? Where are you? Where are you? And I was like, why the fuck do you want to know where I am? Like, I was really like I didn't give a fuck at that point. And he was like, where are you? We need to find you. We need to like meet you. And I was like, what? Why is this boy like wanting to meet me? Meet Carnival, like what the fuck? He sent me a picture of Jay. Like he was with Jay that day and he sent me a picture of Jay. Like now I understand. At that point I didn't. At that point I thought he was making fun of me, so I didn't want to meet him. But now I understand that Jay wanted to hook up with me again. And I didn't understand that. You know? I was like, at that point I was like, oh my god, they're making so much fun of me, my life is terrible, I don't know. And then I went home after the party ended. I went to Japan like a week later. I went to Japan and I stayed in Japan for like 6 years, right? Like 5.5 years. And throughout this like 5.5 years, Jay started being like really active on my social media. So he used to like all my stuff and like text me, and there was this one point where we texted for like a week straight. I was in Japan, he was in Brazil. So I also didn't think much of it because my self-esteem was so low that I was like, oh, this boy is making so much fun of me. Like, are you fucking crazy? This boy is literally like flirting with you. Why the fuck do you think he's making fun of you? But anyway, then I came back to Brazil. You know, you guys followed this journey with me. I came to Brazil because I was fucking depressed. When I got here, I got really happy and blah blah blah. When I was coming to Brazil, I told my friends, I'm gonna fucking hook up with Jay. I'm gonna find him and I'm going on a date with him. And my friends were like, but are you talking to him? And I was like, no. What the fuck? Where did self-esteem come from? When did I got so confident, you know? But I had this confidence. I was like, no, I'm gonna hook up with him. I come to Brazil. I tried to like talk to him a little bit. He didn't like reply me that much, but I was not flirting with him. I'm drinking peppermint tea because they say that it's good for your skin. I don't know if it's peppermint or just mint. There was this one time that he posted an Insta story. He was talking to his friend. He was saying, friends, whoever has my sweatshirt, please give me them back because it's fucking cold. Because it was a really cold week. I replied, I said, if you give me one, I can give you back. I don't know, I just fucking wanted to like talk to him. And he was like, yeah, I can give you one and you don't even need to give me back. And then we started talking and then we moved to WhatsApp because I don't know if you have WhatsApp in your country, but when you move to WhatsApp, it's fucking serious. It's game time, you know, because Instagram is really like casual and like just like little conversations, but WhatsApp is like real conversations. So we started talking and then we started like saying that we were going out, right? So we decided to fucking go out and we chose the day. I talked to my aunt for her to take care of Chloe. I got ready. I was so fucking nervous. So fucking nervous. Oh, and I have something to say too. He's really bad at texting. Like really bad. He sends like really dry texts. So I was like, this boy doesn't want to talk to me. I lost all the fucking confidence that I had and I came back to like, he doesn't want me. You know, I don't know what happened as well, but I was like, fuck it, he doesn't want to talk to me, he hates me, oh my god. I was convinced that he didn't want to go out with me, even though he was like texting me saying that he was gonna pick me up. For some reason I thought he didn't want to come. He came to pick me up and he was like really considerate because I'm really traumatized by Chloe's dad. Jay sent me a text like saying, hey, I'm leaving my place, like this is my like location for you to follow, I'll be there in like 15 minutes, like wait for me. And I was so like, this was like from another world to me. I'm so used to like my partner not being considerate of me even though like so like just a text saying like I'm leaving, this is my location, you can follow. My standards are so fucking low, like so fucking low. I got in the car and I thought I was gonna be much more nervous. It was so like easy to talk to him, and he's like much funnier and much cooler in person because he's really like dry through text. But during our conversation, we didn't have like those gaps, those gaps that where like both of you were like silent and it's just so embarrassing. We didn't have that. We were talking like naturally, and it was not forced. It was not like we were trying to like fill the time. We were really talking. We got to a restaurant. He chose the fucking restaurant. He drove me there, and it was so good. Like the restaurant was so pretty and so delicious. Like the food, it was really expensive actually, but he didn't let me pay, so it was really fun too. But during our dinner, I still had in my mind that he didn't want to be there, and I don't know why, but I was like, he just don't want to fucking kiss me. This boy picks you up, drives you to a restaurant he chose, pays the fucking bill, and you really think he doesn't want to kiss you. We finished dinner. He ordered us a dessert. Like I went to the bathroom and he ordered us a dessert to share. I thought that was so cute. When we got back to the car, like it was like, is it gonna happen? Is it not gonna happen? So he just like puts his hand on my lap, you know. I got so like I got butterflies, like ah. And then I just like put my hand on his head. Even though I was already having fun before, I was getting like 100% more fun. He started talking about like some fucking random things, but it's specific random things for me because I really like to talk about like aliens. So when he started talking about that, I was like, oh my god, there's someone weird like me. And we started talking and we were fucking laughing so much. There was this one time we were laughing and then he just fucking kissed me. Out of nowhere, he just fucking kissed me. It was good. Like, I didn't remember his kiss, to be honest. I didn't remember if it was... I knew that it wasn't bad because if it was bad, I would remember. But it was good. Like, it was really... Like, we connected some way. So we connected and kissed like throughout the night, like throughout the like drive home. And I was really like not scared, but I had in my mind that some guys, like when they take you out and they pay for your dinner, they want one specific thing, right? And I had in mind that maybe he wanted just that, but he didn't even try, like he didn't even attempt. And I was really happy because I was like, oh, maybe he's really like, he just wanted to go out with me. We continued to text throughout like the week, the rest of the week. One day he didn't respond to my text and I was like, what the fuck just happened? Like, why you didn't reply to me? I didn't told him that, of course, but I was thinking that. He spent the whole day like not texting me, and then in the end of the night he was like, oh, I had like a really shitty day, like it was really hard. After that I noticed that he was like doing a lot of things, like he was doing so much stuff. And then there was this one day I was like, hey, are we gonna go out again? Because he said that he wanted to go out again. And he was like, so about that. And he was like, so, oh, I forgot a very important like point. He's a football player. He was like, okay, so my team, like my club, they sold me to a team in Spain. I couldn't fucking believe it. Really? Like after we went on a great date, I was really expecting like to go out again to like, I was like, really? Like, when are you going? And he was like, okay, so I'm going next week. We couldn't like see each other the rest of that week. I had stuff to do. He had stuff to do, so we couldn't meet. And then he went away. I stopped like talking to him because I don't want to like cling into something that's not gonna happen. But like he sent me happy birthday. He said that he misses me, and I was like, oh, I miss you too. We had so much more to do. It's such a shame that you went away. And he was like, yeah, but I'll be back in Brazil. I don't know when, but it's gonna be soon. And he was like, when I go to Brazil, let's meet. And I was like, yeah, sure, let's meet. And I am looking forward to it. You know, we didn't talk more. It didn't impact me as much as I thought it would do. Like, I thought I would be much sadder that he went away. I was sad for a little bit and then was like, oh, okay, bye. That was the story about the boy. Let me know what you think. And if he comes back to Brazil, I will give you an update. I hope this video wasn't too long, but I really like to talk about. I really like this moment.